Could you be in a classroom of 20 plus kids a day, screaming, not paying attention to you, and needing help? On top of that, could you do it for just $40,000 a year? Many think teachers are just people who educate, but they are so much more. Many teachers are required to be with these kids for 8 hours, if not more, every day. This means they are educators. They can be nurses, they can be friends, and authority figures. When kids get minor scrapes, cuts, or boo-boos, teachers handle that. They handle conflict management, they handle emotions, on top of actually teaching. This is a lot of responsibility, especially for someone who's barely making enough money to support their family. I was able to speak with Miss April LaBeouf, who teaches in St. Charles Parish at J.B. Martin Middle School, teaching special education. There were 2 points that she brought up to me. The first one was the amount of work that she was given and the amount of supplies that she had to pay for out of pocket. Teachers are being given so much work on top of what they have to do at school. They aren't able to go home and relax anymore. Many teachers are being forced to sub during their planning periods and lunches. So if they don't have a planning period, that means they're taking that work to their house and working on it at home. This also means they aren't able to meet with other teachers to collaborate and get the best lesson plan for their students. The next point she brought up was that she has to buy all of her school supplies for her students out of pocket. This means that the students may not be getting the most valuable resources that they need to succeed. Like I said, Ms. LaBeouf is a special education teacher, and many of these students need a little extra help and better resources that she might not be able to provide for them. So these kids are not getting the most out of their learning, which is not fair to them or Ms. LaBeouf. Another point Ms. LaBeouf brought up was the fact that she has 2 other jobs on top of being a teacher. On the side, she tutors and does yearbook club. This is all so she can make a little extra money at the end of the month. In many parishes in Louisiana, teachers are not getting paid enough. In St. Charles Parish, where she works, the starting pay is $54,000 with a 10% pay raise of just last year, according to the St. Charles Parish Herald Guide. In DeSoto Parish, that is the highest paying parish in Louisiana, making just $60,000 a year. And in Lafourche Parish, teachers are just making $41,000 a year, all according to iteach.net. The average Louisiana pay for teachers a year is $33,000 to $40,000. These amounts are not good enough. Many teachers, like I said, are forced to get other jobs and do things on the side just to make ends meet. Many teachers are coaching, tutoring, being head of clubs, working as servers, and working in grocery stores, and so much more. The teacher pay is a real big issue. One thing that can be caused by the teacher pay being so low is a teacher shortage. On Bloomberg.com, it said 2 out of 5 teachers plan to quit in the next 2 years. Some reasons could be COVID burnout, pay scale, or zero support from their administration. Some places are now hiring people with a degree in anything or just a teaching certificate. This means that teacher quality is not going to be as good because people aren't being trained properly. This leads to the students not learning the greatest because people, like I said, are not trained as well. In a few years, this teacher pay and teacher shortage is all going to catch up to us. If we don't do something now, our children will not have a great education, and that's not fair to anybody. So what are we going to do about it?